Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I have done videos on my channel throughout the past month where we've had people say, Prof, next you've got to just concentrate on rank 2 7 stars. And every single one of my mutant champions, including somebody who actually is rank 2, Domino, which has been a fantastic decision, especially for my mental health and enjoyment in the game. But every one of these should be a rank 2 consideration, even somebody that I've never used, Storm P90X. But in general, I think if I'm going to concentrate, like let's say July 4th weekend sales, obviously I expect if there is a rank 2 7-star gym, it's going to be a crystal. It's not going to be a generic. But I would love to be wrong. If I am wrong, and I could rank to any 7-star, as tempting as it would be to rank up my girl Elsa, which it would honestly be very tempting. It's worth noting that OG Hulk is who I use the most, especially with Hercules. So he would clearly be at the top of my list, but of course I would have to land on science for that to be the case. And so it would be the case that if I got skill, Elsa, Cosmic, I'd probably hold on to it. Silver Surfer and Venom Duck either way, don't care about it. Mystic, very tempted to go Dragon Man. Mutant, I think I might actually go Bishop, but Sunspot would be a great argument, especially to my man the boss who is in love with his 7-star Sunspot. And then I don't have a tech. I do not have a tech champion. So obviously have to hoard that for maybe Guillotine 2099 if I ever pull her. Or maybe Shuri. I don't know. With that being said, I think I'd say, by the way, the Cosmic for Gore, if I got Gore. With that being said, we have another 7-star Crystal submission, and I always like to start these videos out by thinking about my own 7-star roster and kind of what the targets are for roster growth before doing a deep dive, a jump into what this looks like. So, with that being said, let's pull up the video and see how this goes. And I want to give a big shout out again to the Boss 81 for his support of 7-star Sunspot, but also specifically Big Sully Mang gets the shout out in this specific video. And if you missed it, he did send over in May, which given was more than a month ago, his second 7-star. So Big Sully Mang, I don't know who your 4th is going to be. Hopefully you show us your roster after this. But let's just pretend like this is you. And you saved up all those 7-star shards. And now we have this really exciting but also nerve-wracking reel that I think when we had 5+ for so many people, 7 stars including myself, to open, it's kind of easy to take this thing for granted until you don't have any more to open. And oh my gosh, yes, that is a dream. Now I don't know what your mastery setup is. As the great Katie Candy would say, if you're using full ouchies, then you're set. But if you're not, she's got limited utility comparison, but she still is really good. I think any mastery setup, Elsa is a dream. I would argue this is a top 5 7-star in the game. And look, you can totally disagree. I always say this is a YouTube channel. This is not a YouTube cult. I don't play in Indianapolis. But at the same time, objectively, like when I found out Elsa was going to be a 7-star, I couldn't believe it. Elsa and Domino were my top 2. Like, what? Really? That's amazing. And then I got both of them, which I guess is the ultimate douchebag flex. So, Big Sully Mang, congratulations. I would be immediately moving her up to my short list of players, champions to play with, especially in like Alliance Quest. She can melt some really tough Alliance Quest bosses. I don't know if you do war or what your path is, but obviously she might be able to help with that too. She's such a unique champion and somebody that does not need to be awakened. And I think that's my favorite thing about her, is that you don't have the puzzle piece champion issue like you would a Korg or a Falcon, for example. So, Big Sully Mang, big props to you for the submission. I am honored to commentate it and excited to post this on my channel. Your submissions, YouTube, mean the world, and I love Crystal Opening Commentary weekends because I try to get to catch up on more of them than usual during the week.